Hello, my name is Shelly, and welcome back for another episode of EU4 as Jerusalem. In previous episode, we managed to conquer Alexandria as a little bit more of the coastline from the Mamluks, so now they got a bit of an exclave over there that they won't be able to get to. And we are currently planning on a war against the Ottomans that would bring in Tunis and France, of course, as well, among a few others. So we'll currently plan on transporting a bit of troops into Tunis, or I suppose that would be more like Libya, modern-day areas anyway. So we'll get a bit of troops in there. I don't think Tunis really has a lot of troops. They've got 4,000 men, so not really. They've got a bit of zealots over there, which could cause a bit of issues. But before we're ready to declare war, we do need to get a diplomat available. So we'll recall the one in Karakayunlu for now. And there we go. The troops have arrived, so I suppose it's probably time to declare the war. Ottomans, we can call in all of our allies. Wait, oh, we need to wait for 2 days. There we go. Now we can call them in. Or declare the war. I don't think I want to call Tunis as a co-belligerent, though. But what is going to be our target? I think Bolu is going to be our target. Actually, no. We're going to go with the Holy War. So less aggressive expansion. Oh, and France would not join with the Holy War. Oh. Well, in that case, we don't really need to call in everyone. In fact, we'll call in the Pope. We'll get a little bit of money and all that from this. But the rest we don't need. Well, that makes things a lot easier, I'd say. We'll go in there. I believe Tunis already joined in. Yeah, they did. I'm going to split this army in half. And then we've got the armies down here in the south. So we'll go to Karaman and you can go to Bolu. I do not have a general in there, but I can't actually reach that without going all the way around. So we'll just go to Bolu and then we'll go to Ankara and all that sort of stuff. We'll take from there. Ooh, just captured 2 trade ships. That's good. They did get a general now. We've got a bit of naval combat in the eastern Black Sea. We can just go ahead and send our fleet down that way. That's another conversion done in Egypt. Excellent. These two are moving further south. I think the army is probably down here in the Zan. I'd imagine anyway. There we go. We won the battle against the trade fleet. And they've got something approaching in here. Or they had something approaching in here. I guess we can just blockade their stuff over there for now. At least the majority of it anyway. Actually, oh, there we go, Crusade. So more taxes and all other things. Oh, and we could also either improve devotion or improve relations. Annexation costs, or we'll just get more mercantilism, quite frankly. How's our mercantilism right now, anyway? It's 26%. So I'm guessing, oh yeah, we're making 41 ducats now with the bonuses that we just got, the Crusades and all that. Plus we're getting 56 ducats in Constantinople per month right now. That's not too shabby. I do have a lot of the armies here in the south, though. That could be a problem. There is a lot of cannons as well. Oh, and there's a revolt happening. Alright, then. I'm just going to go ahead and send this army south. Herzegovina has ended. We got a bit of troops down here. I think, actually, does that... No, that doesn't have siege pips, so... we can just send it down this way. So, occupy Sofia. And Karaman. Actually, dude. Oh yeah, we got the local defensiveness over here. It's still going down fairly quickly, though. I'm hoping that it will not fall immediately so that we can... Oh, right, there we go. We've won battle in Fezzan, so we can siege down the Tunisian capital. I do wonder if we can actually annex them or not. I mean, they are not a go-belligerent, so it will be expensive. But if we were to at least get a bit more land through here... I don't know if we're going to be able to get that stuff at all. I mean, we probably have to get the... You know, I'm actually going to move the army down here, help the siege of their capital, and then we can move further. Oh, there we go. Gurugyu is now going to be under siege. They got 1,000 men over there. Ajam is part of this war, as is Tunis, but Ajam... Well, actually, we did beat Ajam's troops previously a little bit. I think we might need to do that again. Just going to go ahead and send in the troops there, and as soon as this is sieged down, we can send this one down south as well. We'll have the troops... Actually, you'll wait until the other army is already in there, assuming that... Yeah, no, it didn't fall. We'll wait a few days, so it's going to be 3 days later. There we go. So we are a little bit outnumbered right now. They got high discipline, actually. We've got much more cannons in this battle now, and a lot wider front line. There, here we go. There's 4 walls caught just from there. Did take a bit of casualties, admittedly. Mostly infantry, though, so it's not too expensive to replenish. And I suppose one of the things that I could do... Start heading down this way. We'll go for Ankara. Once we siege down that one down, we can move through here freely. So that will probably help quite a bit. We got another 10,000 men over there, actually. Interesting. So overall, they've got still pretty close to what we have in numbers. That's not going to be a massive issue. And, oh, right, our vassals coming in. Where's Pope's troops? Are they... Don't actually know. That's the trade fleet. Oh, there they are. They're going to be slowly moving towards in here. Well, we got the, at least, initial victory there, so that's good. We can probably get some of these sieges done fairly quickly, I reckon. Is there any sign of the... Well, Ajar's troops are going to take a little while to arrive here anyway, so I don't think we need to worry about that too much. We all want to get a bit of these sieges done quickly, though. I mean, this one's... starts at 0%, that's not too bad, I dare say. That one's heading further east to recover their morale and all that, so we'll have to fight that army against... Oh, is it heading west to Crusade? It might be. Can I take on infiltration? We get either 5 papal influence or 5 prestige. I'll take the papal influence. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Let's go ahead and take... I'm just going to take these 2 ships. Make sure that they can't get across the strait here. Because that would be bad. But yeah, they're going for the... Oh, they're going for the woods there, actually. Is that so? Also going to allow allies to attach to this smaller army here. Troops in Serbia has ended. They are starting that siege fairly well. But if we were to use a bit of barrage, it's only 35 points anyway. Ooh, Cardinal Minister. Ooh. Political gains influence. Ability cost modifier goes down, mission strength goes up. Tolerance of heredity goes down, tolerance of true faith goes up, and papal influence goes up. Sure. I'll take it. There we go, Siege of Fezzan done. Now we can go ahead and clear out the rebellion over here. And then Tunis is almost sieged down already after that. So we might be able to get a little bit of extra lands in there. So they are sieging down our fort in here. It's at least it's -2 from them not controlling the sea zones there. That does help me a little bit, and hopefully we can get our siege done first. Baldwin de la Rovere and his family. Influence a trading family in Aleppo. Or a... You know what, I'll just take the influence for now. How much do we need money to pay off the loan? It's still... It's actually not that far. Like a month away. Or maybe wait 2 months just in case. I didn't actually have the... Oh, there we go. That's a siege done. Unless we win that siege, we'll start heading around at least. No, we did not win the siege, but they did not win the siege either. But now we've got 64% chance, so I think we've got... Oh, but they've got a shorter siege 6 here. Right, I suppose one of the things that I could do is I could just put in the local defensiveness to slow them down. A bit expensive, but at least it's... Oh, right, there we go. There's a rebellion. They've got the 3 talisman over there. Let's just siege down this one, and then we'll go and sack wipe that. That'll be fine. So at least we're slowing down the sieging in there. Oh, there we go. That's another conversion done. I think that's all the conversions done now. Oh, disease out. Oh, but we didn't win either. Well, dag it. Gotta go into the hills here in the meanwhile. Siege down some of that. Where's the Papal States armies going? Oh, I think they're going to Tunis. But Tunis doesn't really need any extra troops in there, I'll be honest. We might lose that siege. But if we do, we can siege it down quite easily again. There we go, that's a stack wipe. I will repay the loan now. It was about to expire anyway, so I didn't need to do the manual repayment. Yeah, they won the siege, but we won ours as well. That is hills. I'm going to wait until they're locked in. How long until this siege is done? 10 days left. We're basically at the start of the battle. I think we're going to have to move this in. It's more important for us to win the battles than what it is to get some random provinces sieged down. But here we go. We got the manpower advantage in here. They got this terrain advantage for sure. But that's not going to save them. They took more casualties than we did as well. Let's send the big army over here to the capital, and I think it might be time to send in the big fleet down here to prepare the naval barrage. Oh, we lost the Crusade. Oh, the Crusade expired. Right. And Spain needs to be the one calling Crusade right now. I wonder who they're going to call the Crusade against, if they're going to call it. Ooh, but we've got enough splendid call ability. I think we might go for the ship trade power propagation to make our trade even better. I don't know, quality problems. Oh dear, infantry cavalry cost goes up. I think that's for like 10 years or something. I didn't check the modifier. Tunis is offering Kabylia, Constantine. Oh, renounce their cores. And all treaties with Ottomans and Mamluks. No, 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 no. Tunis, I think it's time for us to end this ordeal once and for all. There we go. And I guess we'll start coring all of that. Shouldn't be too bad. Let's bring this back to Tatooine. I think we might want to get a fort in either Sur. I mean, Sur would be kind of okay. Although Tripoli could be also a pretty decent place. Then one in Fezzan. And maybe either Benghazi or Sur. I'm not entirely sure which one. But we'll need some forts over here just to stop the Mamluks from walking all the way through. I mean, Alexandria, I suppose, is one of the ones that we were going to build anyway. So that could be it. But we've got the ticking wall score already against the Ottomans now. After the 2 battles that we've done against them. Or 2 major battles that we've done against them. Oh, right, actually, that reminds me. We can do the naval barrage for free. Might as well do it. Oh, now they... Oh, there we go. Fort has been sieged down in Bulgaria. Let's start figuring out what can we take from the Ottomans. First of all, I think we're going to take this area. How bad is the coalition? It's not too bad. If we take all the way there, that's the claims that we have over there in the west against them. And then I suppose we could actually take this one. Not necessarily too expensive perhaps, but we'll take that one. Maybe we'll take Urfa. And then I think what we'll start doing is take a state over there. And... ooh, that'd be too much. Way too much. Okay. So don't want to necessarily take too much lands from them. This time around. What I suppose I could do. I could... well, I don't know if I need to humiliate them, quite frankly. Transfer trade power could be quite handy. And then if we... ooh, can we... we could pillage it once we actually seize down their capital. So we'll pillage their capital. And we'll take the war reps. So at least we can start building up Jerusalem a bit higher. Oh, they got their troops heading down to Aleppo. Alright then. We don't have a fort in there. I'm sure they won't... oh, no, they're going to Antioch. I mean, that doesn't surprise me, to be fair. It will take them quite some time to actually get through there. And I think our siege is going to be done very shortly. There we go. That's an easy victory. We can start heading down south. They don't have the manpower right now in that army anyway. Oh, there we go. Just capture another 3 of their ships. It might be time to send the 2nd army down here as well. So we'll get one more battle at least in combat against them. Go ahead and make sure that we put in the village capital into the peace deal. And then I suppose the rest is going to be a bit more money. It's not a lot, mind you. But that's going to give us a decent bit of land over here in Bulgaria. So that gives us a lot more sort of room to work with. And I suppose next war we might just give independence to Wallachia or something. Oh, because, oh dear, Moldavia has been already conquered mostly. Alright then, well, they didn't last very long. Oh, they're on the run. Let's see if we can't catch them. In the meanwhile, they can probably get to Mirage. Seem to be going to the highlands. Which, if that is the case, they might also just try to go all the way around somewhere. I suspect that they are probably in here. No, they're not there. Okay. I guess we'll need to wait a little bit then. Oh, right. Papal State is taking care of their siege here. Excellent. Well, thank you, Pope. Will be much appreciated. So I think they've probably retreated to Erzurum. If they've gone... or if not even further. Let's go ahead and get the siege on the fort here done. Then we can figure out... I mean, oh, yeah, there they are. Let's go ahead and sort of block them into the corner here. Once we're done with the siege on the fort, we can just go ahead and attack that. That is mountain, so it's going to be a bit painful. But I think we're going to manage... oh, they're low enthusiasm now. Alright then. How's the coring going on the Tunisian provinces? Actually, how much do we have over extension right now? We've got 18%, so that's not too bad. It shouldn't be taking us over 100% even with the province that we're going to be taking from the Ottomans, mostly in Bulgaria. That will be fine. I'm actually surprised that they are still somewhat enthusiastic about the war. They were already at a bit lower than that earlier. But yeah, a lot of this will now be sieged down. Ooh, imports compete with Jerusalem like quality ores. We're going to get trade steering and improve relations, but no, we're going to get some mercantilism. Leaning fully on that one right now. Right, there we go. Now we're going to send in the 53,000 men over here. It is mountains. It's going to be a bit painful. But I think we can still win this battle with the sheer numbers advantage. And the oh wow, the morale advantage is massive. My goodness. Alright then. So we did take a bit of casualties, but they did even more. And this one might be able to catch the enemy army in Mardin. Oh no, it's not going to Mardin. Malatia. No, it's going further west. I'll try and catch that before it gains too much organization. Might be in... It's probably going towards Kamnik. No, it's not. Might be going to Sinop or Kangiri. They're trying to liberate their capital by the looks of it. But that's not going to happen. Well, they might be trying to go through. That's also a possibility. No, they're staying there. We should be catching them quite easily. There we go. Not a stack wipe. But a victory, at least. So we already got 68% war score. They are not willing to take the peace deal yet. I suspect that they are slowly bowing to the will of our ruler, I suppose. Technically, we could just claim it that is the will of the god, but we're not going to do that necessarily. I think they're going to Mardin, actually, right now with the army. They lost a lot of their frontline troops right now. Oh, no, it's going... Oh, it's probably going to Ajam, or probably like Arabil or something. We'll take Mardin regardless. No one's seating down Hamid, actually. Oddly enough. Right, so still no peace deal? No, no peace deal. Renew influence? Yeah, sure. It's not too expensive. Got a bit of a rebellion over here. We can quite easily take care of that one with the 20,000 man army here. We will need to build some more troops soon enough, I reckon. The problem is that a lot of these areas aren't quite ready for 30,000 man armies. There we go, that's one rebellion done. Go ahead and send in our fleet over here to Eastern Black Sea. Oh, could it be go? No, I think it's going all the way to Arabil, the army that was retreating. It's going to give the autonomous sieging orders over here. I don't need to be micromanaging that. I tend to underuse that quite a bit, actually, I'll be honest. I should be using a lot more than what I am. Let's see. Oh, wow, Constantinople would be quite valuable, but Adrianople seems to be quite profitable as well. Get some more manufacturers going. And we do have a bit of papacy points, so we could either go for the... You know what, let's go ahead and invest a little bit in becoming the next pope. We've got 13% chance right now to become the new courier controller. Oh, Congo! No! Akaha Federation is the target of the Crusade. Okay. Well, that's a bit of disappointment, to be fair. Could be used much better against Mamluks or Ottomans, I'll be honest. Oh, is Karakayul... Oh, well, they're not at war, but they do have a bit of troops in here moving about. Oh, and there we go. We got the trade power in Crimea now. Excellent. So we got the loyalty going up. How is the stuff anyway? So we could some of the diet again. We could try reducing some of the privileges a little bit. The ship trade power is quite good, though. Free enterprise, we could maybe remove this one. It will mean that bourgeoisie is not going to be particularly happy for a while. But it will also mean that the equilibrium will be a bit lower, but so will their influence. So I think this is about time we remove that one. We're slowly reducing, like, we want to have a lot of absolution once we get to that point. Also, is there any more rebellion? There might be some rebellions in the Far East, but I'm going to get this army do some drilling in the meanwhile. Get a little bit professionalism up, because we're still lagging way behind on that one. Like, at this point in time, you probably... If I was playing very effectively, which I, well, kind of mediocre, I suppose. But yeah, we probably should be having somewhere between 60 and 80% professionalism by now. But we've been having to do a lot of rebel suppression. And considering how much we're expanding, I'd say we're doing fairly well in the end. Oh, that's where they brought their armies. Okay. That's a long way from home. Right, are they willing to take the peace deal yet? No. Well, let's just go ahead and send an army to clear that one out then. They're not going to get through that fort anytime soon. Not with that few units anyway. And Bulgaria's mostly been sieged down. Ajam is still in the war, of course, but that's not going to be the case for much longer. Well, I suppose it is going to be the case for a decent bit longer, I reckon, in the end. Oh, there's a bit of an army. That's the army that we pushed east earlier, but how much do they have manpower right now? I suppose that's a good question. They got quite a bit, actually. Their troop size, on the other hand, is not particularly large. I mean, Ajam still got 40,000, but even combined, the two of them do not have as much as I do. Where's that one? That's one heading down south. Let's go ahead and intercept that one. Ansung is pretty good at morale damage, so it should be fairly easy to clear out the enemies there. And this one's running away. Oh, that's where the Ottoman army was before. Okay. Let's go hunt on that army. I don't think Ajam's armies are going to be much of an issue right now. Go to Mardin. Those are heading south. Oh. Yes, they're heading to Sinjar. Which means that we should be able to catch them there. It's going to be a river crossing penalty for us. Actually, we can go to Mosul. They are locked in there. It is dry lands. We are catching them there. I don't think there's going to be an enemy army in here. No, and oh, we didn't take a penalty either. For river crossing, that is. There we go. That's quite an easy victory there. I don't know how. There's probably going all the way to Ajam's lands again. So also send this one back to Siege Town Model Anatolia. Ooh, and we can actually get a bit more of trait ideas in the meanwhile. So trait range goes up. Not that we initially need to increase the range too much. Where's the enemy is going back to Fable States by the looks of it. We'll go ahead and hunt that one down. There's already 89% war score. I think they are taking the peace deal soon. I mean, there's not much to siege down anymore. And now that Rome's oh, there we go. They're getting caught in here. And they're on the offensive there, so that's not going to be good for them. There we go. At least the Pope is getting a little bit of action here. That's a level 4 war score. I think that is enough. Yep, they're taking the peace deal now. So, the losses total were roughly equal. But we gained a lot of land. It's time to send this one back home, I suppose. I'll send it to Constantinople. And a lot of coring needs to happen. We're going to be... Well, actually, no, we're not behind an admin tick right now, so that's fine. We can afford spending a lot of those points. How is that? Yeah, 91% overextension is pretty bad, admittedly. We're going to get through that soon enough, though. So there we go. That is yet another victory against the Ottomans. Bring that to Aleppo, and this one, I suppose we sieged down most of this already. Let's get this to... I don't know. Somewhere over here. We'll get the rebel suppression going in there. Ooh, and there we go. We got Holy War against Hidden Kaifa. Which is admittedly a vassal of Karakunlu. And Karakunlu still has a lot of allies. We've got a bit of money right now, though, so I suppose one of the things... Actually, is there any level 1 center of trades? There are. Rosetta, for example, we're going to upgrade that one. So we'll be able to transfer a bit more trade power from... Or trade from Alexandria down to Constantinople, which is still not quite large enough, I'm afraid. But we're getting more and more ground in there, at least. Go ahead and send this one in, and I suppose, where do we have, the 16 is in Alexandria. I suppose we'll send these to protect trade in Alexandria. We might want to start upgrading some of the trade fleets as well, now that I think of it. We've got a lot of them, but none of them have been upgraded in recent years. So if we start upgrading that one, I'm just going to give you the protect trade in Aleppo already. Probably going to be waiting on it repaired anyway, but at least it's underway. And now we can probably increase the mercantilism a bit further. Get even more trade. So we're getting about 52 ducats per month from trade right now. Give some of the diet, but I don't know if I need to... Ooh, the Crown Lands has dropped a decent bit. I mean, admittedly, the influence that these estates have is still fairly high in the end. I suppose one of the things that... Oh, is there any good... Oh, Alexandria could be pretty good for... Oh, actually, no. We wanted to save the money for the fort in Alexandria. That's going to be very important, because that blocks a path from Egypt down to Tunis. You know what, Pope? I am going to give you some money. It does pain me a little bit, but at the same time, making people say... Oh, Austria's declared... Okay, they probably wanted to take Wallachia. But we don't have any further claims into Wallachia right now, so that's kind of okay. I have a suspicion that someone will be asking for military access from me soon enough. For their war. I'm actually going to send this one down to Juru, or Jaffa, I think, and then Hungary is, Hungary is asking for the military access. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of rebel suppression going in here. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad for the Marines. I mean, it's a bit rough, admittedly. That'll probably do, and then we can have this one keep clear of the Anatolian side of things. And then the big army can keep clear of Jerusalem and the surroundings. We can probably go on speed 4, actually, again. Oh, meddlesome advisor. Portugal... Okay, so our relations with Portugal go down again. Right, so what about Tagore? We do not have any claims on you, do I? I can still annex them. Where the Holy War, so that would give us a bit more land in here. We are starting to get fairly large area in here overall. And then once we connect to Egypt with all of this, and I suppose, when is the truce ending with Mamluks anyway? Later this year, actually. Oh. Alright then. So in that case, we'll take these three. We'll probably have the manpower advantage in that war. I mean, the Mamluks are down to 36,000 men anyway. If we have a look at the war... actually, they just still have 150,000 men total. So we might want to start expanding the army in here a bit further. I'm going to take a bit more innovativeness. We're going to afford losing a bit of prestige. And there we go, that's a few cores done. And that means that we can start some conversions. There we go. That's going to be another decent bit of land in here. Oh, we lost the trade protection against Tuscany, who did win their war against Venice. Oh wow, yeah, Venice is not looking strong anymore. They've been kicked quite a few times, partially by me, partially by others. They got some noble rebellions as well, and now all the Austrians and Hungarian troops are moving through my lands. I think we might want to turn probably Karasi into a fort as well at some point. Just so that we can sort of protect both sides of both the crossings. Because right now that is not guaranteed by, or guarded by any forts. And there we go, this truce with Mamluks ended. Among other things, or other nations. Oh wow, 37 ducats per month money, that's actually pretty decent. Truce with Venice has ended. So Venice is one of the nations, who are they actually allied to, I wonder? Aachen only, oh. Okay. So I could easily conquer some lands over here, maybe give some more lands to... Actually, Herzegovina, what do you consider provinces of interest? Basically I could just give all of the lands in... Well, some of the lands at least to them. That would make them a bit stronger, then we can eventually just annex them. Oh, Austria is the emperor once again. That's not necessarily much of a surprise, to be fair. So we're just still waiting 3 more months to start building the fort in Alexandria, I reckon. More or less. Okay, well, 1 more month up by the looks of it. But then we'll at least have that underway. Then we could maybe start expanding the armies a little bit. Maybe get this one to at least 24,000. Dissemination of the coffee plant. Oh, well done, Cuba. Imereti is fighting... Oh, is Imereti allied to Austria? No, there's a second war. Ajam declared war. No, it's Russia, actually. Russian Crusade against Ottomans. Hold on a minute. Does Russia have the... They do have religious ideas. Oh, wow. Huh. Well, I wasn't expecting that, but they probably want to take Theodoro and Aduya. So, I suppose Sochi. Well, there's some Ottoman troops in Russia right now, apparently. That's probably the 10,000 man army that got beaten back. Right, let's actually go and get the bastion underway in Alexandria. And after that, we might want to start improving our economy even further. But I do realise that we are actually out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, get the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye.